Hi, my name is Vanessa Turney. I am founder at Crane Creatives. We wanted to start a podcast to really be a platform for women, minorities, and micro business to talk about, what's happening out there in the market, how we can improve our businesses, the fact that there needs to be more of us out there. I honestly wouldn't be where I'm at in terms of, business growth, personal growth without leaders in the space like Tim Ferriss and Tony Robbins. I mean, they're just kind of very iconic. There needs to be more of us out there so that other women, other minorities, other micro businesses know that it's possible to keep moving and trying new things. So this is kind of a new thing for us, but it's something that we're really dedicated to. When we first met and partnered up 5 years ago, we did say that we wanted to personally affect 1,000 entrepreneurs. And so we're definitely on our road to doing that. So Crane Creatives, we focus on brand development and digital marketing for all types of industry. One of our favorite client type are solo entrepreneurs, which often go on to scale their business to be a micro business. We consider agents of any type, real estate agents, insurance agents, etc., to be entrepreneurs. They're not getting a salaried paycheck. They definitely have to think about their personal brand in terms of business. And so often we've seen some individuals just come out of the gate and do really well very quickly when they're conscious of the fact that they are a small business, even if they're a business of one. That's how everybody starts. And they can actually have a really powerful voice within their industry as well. So today we're going to talk about 3 things. One is know your audience, messaging and unique brand categories, and your personal brand. Just touching lightly on these 3 things because even if you've been in business for a while, it's something that we often reevaluate every year. And if we're not reevaluating those 3 items and checking those boxes, and it does change, it pivots. So it is important to revisit. Maybe you have a subset audience that grew. Maybe you had a bad year and you really have to go back to look at your demographics to figure out a better strategy. So just touching on those 3 things lightly, I think will get some, momentum or even change direction or change your mind a bit. All entrepreneurs that are successful definitely can pivot and change quickly. So hopefully one of these or all of them resonate in some way with how you're currently approaching your brand. So on point 1, know your audience, because it's not everyone. Clients we work with, solo entrepreneurs, are always super disappointed that you are not going to be for every person. And it's really meant to be that way. In marketing, we have all types of tools to really study demographics. It's part of what we do here. But there are some simple things that you can do to figure out, who is my audience. One is you can just look around you. I mean, you can see who you're currently doing business with. Is it an area? Is it a type of industry? Is it a type of person that really identifies with your service or product? A lot of times you can see patterns there. And also the other way you can find out who your audience is by telling people who you are. We like to gravitate towards people that represent something that we see in ourselves. So it's highly likely that as you expose more about yourself, the way you do business, the type of clients that you are looking for, maybe about your personal background, your education, your class you took, your hobbies and interests, then you're also going to see those similarities surface with prospective clients as well. So I read this great book a few years ago called Content 101 by Polizzi, and it was this really aha moment when he was explaining how all of us as entrepreneurs truly believe we have this great product, we have this great service, there's nothing out there like it. It's so unique, which is probably true. And yet all of the marketing that we do, whether we're posting on social media, whether we're sending emails, it sounds like everybody else. So on one hand, you're unique and different. And then on the other hand, you're in with the entire crowd of your industry. So really identifying how you are unique within your product or service and talking about that is really something that we go through exercises to really determine. It's not as simple as we think. Crane Creatives, we're a marketing agency. There's other marketing agencies. Where is the unique brand category within that? And when we did our exercise, we realized that we really liked working with solo entrepreneurs, micro businesses, small business. A lot of agencies are really attacking, these big clients, which is great because, they're getting a much bigger payout, and maybe they take less clients. But we knew as a boutique agency that we worked well having many different clients within many different industries. And we actually had a passion for helping small business, solo entrepreneurs, especially women and minorities. I can identify with that. So it's important that you are able to write down all the things that make you unique. And then on the other side of that piece of paper, use different copy, use different adjectives to describe your services and marketing, and really tell people how you are unique and different. Your personal brand. So you actually already have a brand. What we do here is we consult with entrepreneurs, small business, and they basically tell us, about their business, about themselves, and we formulate assets for their brand identity, right? But what the entrepreneur doesn't really realize at the time is that we're only forming assets that match to their persona. So every person is actually walking around as their own personal brand, and they are a business when they are representing themselves professionally. So, a great example is we worked with this great couple. They were both in the nutrition and fitness space. They both had a really, great resume. They'd been working in that space for years and years. And they sat across the table from us and they said, we don't know, where our brand is. Our brand is everywhere. And, we pretty much formulated their brand identity based on their personalities. And authenticism always wins. If people around you say that you're very funny, or that you're very serious, or that you're very athletic, those are all characteristics that you should be marketing. People say that I'm serious in my business space. And, at first I was always kind of offended by that because I am a fun person too. But I realized that I use that part of my personality to my advantage because I do take my clients very serious. I do take myself very serious. I'm a little overachiever. And so I actually use a lot of those characteristics within my brand. There's always room we're all dynamic individuals and you can be representative of many things, but you will find that when you really truly flesh out your personal brand, that authentic quality will really come through as you are marketing yourself and your services. So that was really fun. James and I want to thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions or if you would like to give any feedback or suggestions for other podcasts, please email me at vanessa@cranecreatives.com. And please follow us on Instagram. We are at Crane Creatives Media. We would love to have you follow us. So you're going to see a little bit more of us, and we really look forward to presenting some more in-depth tools. We definitely are going to do some interviews. We'll have some other business owners, entrepreneurs that we've helped along the way and who've also inspired us. So again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.